everybody. So, today at church, my pastor challenged me to share my story. Well, he challenged the whole congregation. So, in a nutshell, that's what I'm going to do. But I'm also going to kind of extend an invitation out to you at the end. So, here goes. For those that know me really well, you know most of this, but the people that don't, then this is probably new to you. But I struggled with depression through all of my middle school years, all of my high school years, on to my adult life. It's been a never-ending battle. I finally reached out and got help last year, and since, I guess in the last 6 months, since the past 6 months, I've been a whole different other person. And I like who I am. I'm good with that. So, before then, me and my husband would fight consistently. Horrible. We'd yell and scream. Our kids would hear us fight. We would curse. And sometimes we'd go full out white trash style, and I'd go outside screaming. I left him several times. I've put him through a lot. Let's just say that. Most people wouldn't have put up with what I put him through. So I love him to death for that. But anyway, with my kids, I was super short-tempered. I hardly seen them, and then when I was home, the first little thing they did, I would just snap and lose it. So, that wasn't really good either. And then spiritually, I was not attending church. I wasn't reading the Bible. I wasn't praying. I had no connection to God anymore, which, I believed in him still, but I wasn't having a relationship with him, if that makes sense. So, what changed? A lot of things. I quit that job, for starters, and I started going to church with my family, and then I also joined Beachbody, and I started taking medication for my depression. So, it was a matter of 3 things, but I felt like it was a recipe, and God was putting the little ingredients into the pot, and then he stirred it and mixed it together so I can live happy now. So since I've kind of changed, my life has changed because of God and Beachbody and medication, or this mix of them all. Things have just been a lot different. Every day I used to wake up feeling depressed, sad every day. So to now wake up and feel like every day is a normal day, for the most part, it's amazing to feel that way. I still feel amazing. I just have sleeping problems, I guess. But anyway, as far as my husband goes, we fight, but we don't fight like we used to. We don't even fight. It's more like we have a discussion. Sometimes we don't have discussion, but it's just more of we're going to deal with it on our own terms when we disagree. But we don't even yell and scream at each other anymore. It was so funny because the other day, my 8-year-old Ashlyn was, I don't remember what it was, but I had told her to go clean her room or something, and I had actually yelled at her at some point because she wasn't listening, and she says, "You don't love me," and I was like, "Why?" And she's like, "'Cause you yell at me," and I was like, "Ashlyn," I was like, "Do I yell at Daddy?" Because I was going to go with the whole, well, see, but I still love him, and she messed this up for me, because she was like, "Not anymore." So, even my kids are seeing the difference, which is just tremendous for me. And then with my kids, I still yell, clearly, like I just admitted to. I'm not perfect, but I do talk a lot to them now, and I stay calm as possible for as long as possible. And it's not like the first thing they do, blah, like inner demon Lacey comes out. It's just, it takes a little bit to wear on me, and but I generally have good discussions with them about it too. So I see that change. And then religious wise, I feel really good with God right now. Like, my anxiety is really bad. Like, I have bad anxiety. But the other day I was going on my trip, and I hate driving to St. Louis for my size certification, and I hate driving next to semis. I had this like this horrible feeling that they're gonna like come over on top of my car, hit me, and I'm gonna spin out, and I'm gonna crash, and I'm gonna die. Like, anxiety. If you have anxiety, you know what I mean. But anyway, so I was driving, and I was actually listening to some Christian music, which is uplifting anyhow. But I was listening to this music, and I was passing this semi, and I was like, why am I not scared? And like, it hit me, like, I wasn't afraid to die. Like, the first time ever in my life. Like, death is like the scariest thing for me. Like, I hate tornadoes. Why? Because they can kill me. I hate airplanes. Why? Because they can kill me. Yeah, and don't give me the whole, oh, a car's more chances of dying in that. Well, I control the car most times, so I can't control a plane. Ground beneath me. Anyway, like, I have fears of dying, and like, my biggest fear is death, to be honest. In horrible ways too. Like, if I go, I hope that I just go in my sleep like most people. Or just not in pain. Like, most people hope for that, I think. But I always have these horrible, scary things of ways to die, and I don't want that to happen. But again, we're driving next to that semi. I was like, why am I not like I speed when I get next to semi. Like, I will floor it to get past that semi on a highway. It scares me to pieces. But I wasn't. Like, I was just gliding along. And I was like, what's so different? And then that's when I realized that I wasn't afraid. And I was like, because God's got me. And I was like, I know God's got me no matter what. If I'm meant to die, He's going to take me. And my heart is going to, like, you know, I'm going to be with Him. Like, I was not afraid. And that was, like, so nice. Okay. Anyway, bent over about that. But I kind of want to share all this with you because I feel in a good spot now, and I'm seeing friends and family, not everybody clearly, but some people aren't. Some people are still struggling. If you're one of my friends, this is the invite part. I need you to know that I'm here for you. Like, I'm not being cheesy. I mean, it may sound that way, but I genuinely, if you're my friend, I care about you. If you're my family, I care about you guys. I love you all. And when I'm scrolling through Facebook, I really hate seeing when people are hurting, no matter the reason. Or when people are upset with themselves because they didn't achieve a goal they planned, or they didn't stay committed to something they really wanted. Like, if they wanted to lose weight and they gave up. My invitation to you is, when you look at yourself in the mirror, if you're not happy with who you are, message me. Don't just like the video. Take one leap of faith and message me. I'm not going to judge you for whatever you're going through. I'm not going to judge you at all for anything that you tell me. Our conversation will be private. I'm not going to go tell my husband and my kids all your story. That's not why I'm doing this. I'm a beach buddy coach, but I'm a life coach. I'm a wellness coach. I want my friends to live happy lives more than anything. And when you message me, you can just say, hey, I'm having a hard day. I just really need somebody to talk to. I'm here. I'm going to listen. I can't tell you how bad I hate Facebook in some aspects. I really do. I see so many people post these perfect live pictures, and I know I've mentioned this before, but it's crazy. Like, I feel like, oh, my life sucks. Oh, they're on vacation this week. Oh, she's baking cookies with her kids. How cute. That's so good she has time to do that. And I don't work, but, like, you know, I don't leave the house, so I should be doing this stuff with my kids. But, gosh, my kids just won't listen. And, like, I know what it's like to live. Like, have stress and have a job and have all these outside circumstances coming at you. But I want you to know that, hold on, I gotta get this in the right wording. You are not defined by what happens to you. You are defined by how you react to it. A lot has happened to me in my life. 20 years old, a lot of things have happened to me. But I'm not letting those things define who I am. I'm a whole different person than I was 6 months ago. So anything that's happened to me 6 months before, not me anymore. I'm glad that girl is gone. I'm glad she's gone. I'm glad I'm changing. And I want you guys to feel like this too. I want you guys to be happy. And so just take a little bit of responsibility and know that your decisions of how you react to things are affecting how your life is, how your reactions are. If you need help trying to figure out how to act better or what to do, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a counselor. I have no degree in this stuff. But I have experience. I've been through it. And I research for fun, like a geek. So there's that too. So say, for example, you're actually going through something I haven't experienced, I'll research it so I can still help you. I do that. There are people message me all the time like, oh, I've got this or something, you know, like for health-wise, and I'm like, oh, okay. I have to go look it up sometimes to see what it is that they have so I can kind of figure out what limitations that means for them. So I'm asking you guys to not be afraid to ask for help if you're not happy. If you look at yourself in that mirror and you're perfectly fine with who you are, congratulations. I'm so happy for you. Like, legitimately, I am happy for you. But if you look in that mirror and you're not happy with who you see on the outside, you're not happy with who you see on the inside, please, 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 please talk to me. I want to help you. This is what God has put me on this earth to do. I know that. It's not like I think this is what he's doing. Like, this is what I'm supposed to do. It's almost as if he handed me the letter himself. It's like, oh, here's your life. Here you go. Enjoy. So please, message me. I'm here for you. I will do everything I can to work with you, to set up plans to help you feel better about you, one way or another. It may be through Beachbody. It may not be through Beachbody. This isn't message me so I can shove Beachbody down your throat. That's not what this is about. I promise. This is a friend. This is your friend. Or your Facebook friend. Or your family member. Telling you if I'm younger than you, if I'm older than you, if you're the same age. It doesn't matter what. You can talk to me. Like, I'm a big girl. I can handle it. But you have to be willing to talk. That's the first step. So, when you guys are ready, send me a message. I love you guys. Take care.